Story number 2. If you guys like what we do here, we cover news stories. I read them for the very first time on channel. Give you my thoughts and opinions and have a conversation back and forth with live chat. If you like it, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you like to go above and beyond that, become a member as low as $5. Okay. Wayfinder. Okay. Wayfinder's announcing Wayfinder Echoes. I always love games that come out with expansions and other story content before the actual game launched. Before I even look that up, right? Let me see. When did Wayfinder... What's the release date? Update, Wayfinder is now releasing on Steam, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 simultaneously on August 17th. Looking forward to seeing you. All right, so it's not even technically out yet, right? Initial release date was 2023, but that was what? That was a beta, right? Wasn't that a beta? I'm pretty sure. All right, let's go to Steam real fast. Yeah, early access. It's an early access game. It's not out yet. Okay? That's exactly right, Jones. I was just about to say that. It's an Arc. It's the Arc model. Arc survival model. Let's update games before we're even done with them. Okay? So they're now putting content in, which is announcing Wayfinder Echoes. It's a single player, okay, single player and co-op, one price for $24.99. Remind you, this game was a free-to-play game. That's what they pitched it as. That's what they were gonna do, free-to-play. But now it's a one price, $24.99, no microtransactions or in-game purchases whatsoever. And that was a huge thing because that's what they did. Free to play with microtransactions. New Wayfinder, okay. Get a new character. Weapons and armor drops, new zones, and much more. June 11th on Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox XS fall, and we'll read more. So let's read more, shall we? So Wayfinder is ditching its free-to-play live service model to become a paid co-op RPG without microtransactions. Okay. This article comes from Rock Paper Shotgun. It says Wayfinder, currently a free-to-play RPG developed by AirshipSyndicate, is undergoing a pretty drastic change in its upcoming Echoes patch. Right now, it's a live service game with microtransactions, but soon to continue it as paid co-op RPG with no in-game monetization. Now, I have a question. This sounds nice, right? But what about all those people that paid their money for the microtransactions? Now, are the people that bought those things, can they never get them in-game? And the people that got it in-game, are they going to be able to get it for free? Are you giving money back for the people that paid for those microtransactions? These are questions I have, but let's find out. Maybe they say it in the article. Maybe they say it in the article. And that alongside promised tweaks to how progression works. Okay? It's often used to see paid games go free to play, but it's an unexpected switcheroo. Okay? Appreciate that. Thank you very much for the subscription. For the existing Steam founders, Wayfinder Echoes updates will be playable on May 31st, but will officially launch on June 11th. The update itself will remove all in-game monetization, and everything previously purchased will be earnable through play. Okay? Characters, weapons, and armor sets. There won't be any online requirements either, so no need for online accounts. And Wayfinder will be priced at $24.99. That includes all present and future early access stuff, with the price increasing once it leaves early access. Holy Christ. So now there's okay. Let me read this passage again. Okay. 1, the update itself will remove all in-game monetization, and everything previously purchasable will be earnable. Fantastic. So I just want to know, are you giving a refund for everybody that paid money for those things? Or I'm assuming not, okay, because now it's earnable through play, okay? Character weapons and armor sets. There won't be an online requirement either. So you don't need online requirement. Boom, bonus, okay? Neither, so no need for online accounts, okay? And Wayfinder will be priced at $24.99. That's including all present and future early access stuff, with that price increasing once it leaves early access. So get in on the ground floor now, okay? To bring it more in line with the paid RPG Airship or revamping of the core systems, randomized weapon drops, armor, and with the variable stats, it's easier process to collecting characters, a talent system, 4 difficulty levels, a new open world area that's 3 times larger than before, and more apparently seems like a poly to make it a lot more in line with your Diablo and Destinies. where you're also chasing those god rolls, like me, for instance, who wants it to get into Revolver in Destiny that is a mixture of two excellent perks, and is also willing to spend countless hours doing the same instance over and over. Okay, so here's the roadmap. Gotta love roadmaps. Okay, Wayfinder 2024 roadmap. May 31st, Echo updates soft launch for all founders. Continue playing as normal on PlayStation and Steam. June 11th, Echo update is live, and the game sales resume at $24.99. Okay, Summer, Echo's update is live, and game sales resume at $24.99. Okay, and then Fall, Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox Wayfinder leaves early access, and the price increases. I'm gonna say something right now. This is not gonna do very well. It's not gonna sell very well, and it'll probably go on Game Pass pretty soon after that, because that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna get a chunk of money up front from Microsoft because people are not gonna buy it. They're just gonna put it on Game Pass as more of fluff for value, okay? Because there's no monetization after that anyway. So we'll see what happens there. All of this comes at a strange time for Airship, as they partnered with Digital Extremes a few months ago and were transferred full ownership of the game. Not to mention that Wayfinder's reviews haven't gone down at all that well on Steam, with the criticism leveled up as the monetization and the bugginess. Okay? He says, I previewed Wayfinder many moons ago. Now that I thought they showed some promise, I just don't think it did all that much to stand out, especially when you have lots of other games that do Destiny shtick as well, or well-established MMORPGs where you also get similar-ish experience. So perhaps the switch from free-to-play to paid isn't all that unexpected. At the time of writing this, Wayfinder sits at 18 concurrent players. Ooh, 18 concurrent players, and this Echoes update really does feel like the last-ditch effort for entice anyone to give it a crack. But when the big changes, I worry that most folks wouldn't want to fork out $25 to earn dollars on a game that's unlikely to deliver a co-op romp that you can get anywhere else. So this is bad. 18 players. You're seeing that game die in real time. Okay, 18 players. Look, the gameplay and stuff felt really good. It almost felt like a lot of people said it felt like Fortnite. I don't think it felt like Fortnite. I think it felt more like what's that one that was like a Monster Hunter game? I can't the hell was that Diablo style Monster Hunter game called? Not Diablo style. I can't think of it. It starts with a D. It's at the tip of my tongue, and I can't even. Dauntless. Thank you, Krebsy. Yes, Dauntless. It reminded me of Dauntless a lot, right? It was like a Monster Hunter-esque, Dauntless type of character. Like, look at it. It looks like it. Okay? But it also felt like a Destiny type of thing where you level up, you go into dungeons and instances and stuff like that. I actually had a lot of fun playing the game, but I saw it and I was like, oh, it's... The game mechanics inside of Wayfinder, you could tell because of the free-to-play model, you were like, oh, you're going to pay for this, you're going to pay for that, they're going to charge you to get upper boosts and whatnot. And I went, I'm out. I'm not playing it. And now they're going to a full-fledged system. Now, this is interesting because the game has been built around a live service model / monetization. Meaning when they do this update, they had to really remove that stuff. And now the game might not feel right because it was actually built on the foundation of a free-to-play monetization. Now when you go play the game, you're going to see this, like, different things happen in the game, and you're like, this feels a little off. This doesn't fit right now because it was built solely on the purpose of a free-to-play monetization, microtransaction. So it'll be very interesting to see how this survives, if it survives, because good point is $25, I think, is a good price point for this type of game. Goes up. I don't know what it's going up to, if it's going from 25 to 30 or 35. By the time it comes out for Xbox, obviously it'll get charged at $30, $35, whatever they're charging for it. But at that point, we're talking, what'd they say, August? Right? In the fall, right? They say August in the article. By the time it comes out for Xbox, I think it'll just be on Game Pass. And I think that's how Digital Extremes is going to, because, again, they're the ones that are now in ownership of it. They gave it full rights to them to do it. And I think that's what they do. They just put it out on Xbox in Game Pass, or they put it on PlayStation Plus as more of get money up front from the company to subsidize what they lost from the monetization and whatnot. And then they just put it out there as more more cannon fodder for those streaming services, you know, just more value for that streaming service. But these are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments section down below. What do you think about Wayfinder? Do you think it'll make it with this update, this Echoes update, with this this new update and these changes that they're making? Is this good or bad for the game? Did you enjoy Wayfinder? If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know in the live chat. And if you like what I do here, please make sure you check out some of our other videos. Please make sure you share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.